Yo, I am Mr. Drake Swan, and this is Swan's Purview, where we discuss life, culture, and growth for the modern day black man. Today's episode isn't our normal format. This is a recap episode. A lot has happened in the last 11 months since the last upload, and I want to bring y'all, my fam, up to speed. So last time we talked, we were 4 months away from my wife and I publicly professing our love and commitment to one another. Needless to say, the wedding was awesome, okay? We had a great time. My wife got the wedding of her dreams, and I'm happy I could facilitate that for her, okay? My experience, it was good, but it was eventful to say the least, okay? Um, Leading up to it, 3 of my groomsmen fell out pretty much at the last minute. One of my best men, who was my best friend, we got into it a few months leading up to the wedding, and he wasn't in my wedding. But shout out to the tribe husbands. They really came through for me. And to explain the tribe real quick, is my wife's group of friends from seminary. And two of them, two of the ladies have husbands, and without batting an eye, they made it their business to make it happen. They showed up for me, and I owe them big time. Okay, they also shout out to Jay and BJ, and also shout out to my new little cousin Ryan. He ended up stepping in. So those 3 guys, they made it happen. Not to skip a beat and miss. They made it not skip a beat. Okay. Also too, I don't want to leave out my brother Smiley, and JP, and also my best friend Jonathan. John, they also made it happen too. But I want to shout out the 3 guys who, technically speaking, before that day I didn't know. I mean, I knew Ryan because he was family, but the other 2 I didn't know them for real. Shout out to them. I can officially tell y'all now, we actually got married twice. So the wedding that we were planning at the time was our public wedding. It was our public ceremony and reception. It was huge, man. We had a great time. But we officially got married at a private ceremony at an Airbnb here in Georgia. And the only people that were there was my mom, her grandmother, her aunt, and our daughter. So that was lovely. If you're my friends on social media, then you've seen that video on my Instagram, actually, on my personal Instagram page. It's uploaded. As a matter of fact, the video from our public ceremony was uploaded to Facebook, so that's out there as well. But yeah, man, the wedding was lovely. We had a grand time. Spent a lot of money, but it was dope. It was dope. Moving along, shortly after the last video, as y'all know, I was a federal employee. Well, I was one of those federal employees who was affected by the fork in the road in the Trump administration. I know in our last video we was kind of talking about what was going on, and discussing it a little bit, or a brief synopsis of it, if you will. But I officially was affected. Our higher ups pretty much came down and was like, "Hey, we're gonna have to let go a lot of people." That's what they were hearing. So they gave us an opportunity for a buyout. And the stipulations of the buyout basically was, I shouldn't say stipulations. The benefit to the buyout was we would maintain our benefits and our pay until September 30th or 31st, one of those 2 days. And the alternative to that was we would just be let go with our final paychecks. So pretty much a lot of us took the buyout, which the reason I ended up taking the buyout is because we really couldn't depend on the administration to keep my job, basically. So after talking it over with my wife, after talking it over with my wise counsel, that's what we decided to do. We decided was best at the time. I'll discuss that, something else related to that later on in the video, though. What's next? What's next is grad school. So I'm still in grad school. Yep. the spring semester. So the spring semester is where we left off last year, and I finished that semester with two B's. Well, come the fall semester, your boy ended up getting 3 A's. Okay, I only took 3 classes. Well, I took 3 classes and I got 3 A's. So I'm super excited about that. I was super excited about that because that was my first time ever in life ever getting a 4.0. So that was really, really dope. I'm really excited about that. Um, yeah, it gave me this level of pride in myself because I had strove I had strove to perform at that level before, um, but certain things just kind of got in the way in high school, um, in undergrad. But this time around, I found my flow state. I was able to perform at a very high level and get it done. So I'm currently in the spring semester right now. Um, I'm 2 semesters away from graduating, and I'm trying to run it back with them A's, man. I'm taking 3 classes right now, and I'm trying my best to get another 4.0 out of this thing. So y'all pray with your boy. Next thing, I started studying for the CPA exam. Woo! Okay. So I know I just told y'all I got a 4.0 last semester. It wasn't difficult. I mean, it took some work, but it wasn't difficult. Grad school hasn't actually been difficult either. I mean, it's time consuming, it's tedious, but it isn't difficult. This CPA thing though, studying for this CPA exam is difficult. There is so much material. So I'm studying for the CPA exam, and I am doing the TCP track. If you don't know what the TCP track is, it's tax, compliance, and planning. Man, first off, as a full-time father, as a full-time husband, a full-time student, a full-time person living life, okay? Finding the time to adequately study has been difficult. That's the hardest part thus far. And then because it's so much information, trying to retain the information, man, it is whooping my butt. But I do know once I get over this hurdle, God, I thank you. I'm thanking you right now because I already know. It is, right? But I'm locked in. Again, I'm locked in. I'm committed to getting this. Might not get it tomorrow. Might not even be next week. But we're going to conquer this lion, okay? Which, as pertaining to my CPA license, I also started my accounting firm. The name of my firm is called Swan Associates Financial Group, okay? I am accepting clients right now. So if you need an accountant, please hit up your guy. I'm currently doing bookkeeping for small businesses, small to mid-sized churches, small to mid-sized nonprofits. I do taxes. I do tax planning for individuals and families and small businesses, and I also do financial coaching for individuals and families. So check out my website. I will have my website posted. I will have the link to my website here included. So check it out. Hit me up. I'm always available. I'm always answering emails. You can also call my line. But the best way to contact me is through email. So go to my website. Check me out. Thank you. RK Swan Media is still growing. So Swan's Purview is a small imprint under the RK Swan Media. So obviously you see this is still growing. And as you can see behind me, those 3 books, right? 1, 2, 3. Those are my 3 books under the RK Swan Media imprint. So yeah, we're slowly growing. We're slowly getting out there. I have a few shirts up for sale on my website. I've been assisting a few people write their books. I've been assisting a few people write content. If you need assistance writing content, writing a book, um, speaking engagements, um, yeah, need assistance designing a shirt. You got a shirt idea you want to come to fruition. I do that as well. Okay, Swan Media, we trying to grow, man. We slowly getting there. So, I got a few events I'm planning for the future, to benefit our community. So look out for correspondence on that coming soon. Again, I will have the link to that posted, which if you are following me here on Swan's Purview, then you already know about RK Swan Media. You're not new to this, you're true to this. But yeah, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Okay. One of the other things that has been going on here lately is I have been applying for jobs. Okay. I have officially, going back to one of the original conversations or original points we were talking about in this, was about the fork in the road and how after September 30th or 31st or whatever, I officially was unemployed. So since October, I've officially been unemployed. Um, um, yeah, man. So shout out to Trump and his administration for how they handled that. Um, and if I'm being honest, man, this also too has been a trying time. Um, Not complaining because I have been afforded the opportunity to do a lot of things with my time, um, by spending time with my wife. We're gonna come back to that in a minute. Being present with my children, um, being present with other family members and friends, being able to do things I need to do for myself. Um, yeah, so I've had the opportunity because of my time not being allocated towards a 9 to 5 to do a lot of things. But at the same time, yeah, man, it's been difficult looking for work, honestly. It seems as though there's not enough jobs going around for all of the people who are applying for work right now. But yeah, that too shall pass. Because, like I said, for real, there's no complaints on this side. I know all things work together for the good of those who love God and who are called according to his purpose. And I fit all that criteria, okay? So amen and amen. All right. Last recap. The last of the recaps, okay? If you have been following me on my personal and social media platforms, then you already know this. But if you don't, here's an announcement for you. My wife and I are pregnant. We publicly announced this on Christmas, and we are super excited. I am super excited. Can't wait for baby Swan to arrive. But this alone, like I was stating earlier, has been a full-time job, man. Caring for my wife and our unborn child. We have multiple doctor's appointments a week. Multiple. Like, as a matter of fact, there was one time we had two different doctor's appointments in the same day. It's quite time consuming, but I love it. 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 It's dope. It's dope. Being able to show up for my wife, being able to show up for our unborn child, being present, taking in this process. I've been documenting, snapping pictures of her here and there, doing some videos. Loving it, loving the process. I truly am overcome with joy right now. If you read my, I'm feeling quite embarrassed. If you read one of my books, I don't know exactly which one. It talks about how I didn't have any biological children, but I do have two previous children who I've pretty much been in their lives since pretty much the beginning, and the love isn't different, but I wasn't able to be present for Allison's um, growing. I was present for Alyssa's, but I was young, man. I was 17. I didn't have no money. I didn't have a. I mean, I did have a job, but I mean, it wasn't nothing for real, for real. Um, I was still in school, so I wasn't able to go to doctor's appointments for real. I wasn't even able to be in the room when she was born because my ex's mother wasn't having that. So, um, yeah. So this time is different. Like this, this all me, right? I'm enjoying the process. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Yeah, I can't say enough about it. I'm actually really really excited. I'm really happy. Um, okay, so with all that said, I've been busy, and life has been lifing, and it's doing its thing. I've had to pick up and put things down, pick up and put things down multiple times, but now I'm getting my rhythm back. Again, all is well, and I will be uploading more content more often. So please stick with your guy. But always, I look forward to catching up with you on the re-up. Stay dangerous and shalom.